Hello everyone, Duke here with part 29 of this France campaign, Empire Total War Darthmod, and we are picking up on a very momentous part of this campaign as we have smashed through the stalemate in India. The Mughal line has crumbled with the capture of Hyderabad and Satara within the same year. Now we need to mop up the armies that have been stranded and cut off from their main, well, I guess their main supply bases, you could say, up in northern India. We can mop these up at our leisure now, and I'm going to march some cannons up here to take out this roving band. And if we can, in this episode, make a priority to take care of these guys, that would really set us up in a nice position to take out our final victory conditions. I'm waiting for that army to turn up from America. I can't wait for it to appear. It's taken a blooming while, but I guess we haven't actually had many turns since we sent it. It's just been battle after battle, really. So, I've got to remind myself, what was the plan, what was the order I was going to attack these armies in? That's right, I was going to move this army out to attack this one here. It could do with more rest, but war waits for no man. So, yes, let's move you onto there. And, oh, that's a pretty nice, easy army to take out, so let's get going. Let's try and be fairly swift. I'd like to get these battles done. And I'm hoping that part of the reason I took Satara in the last episode, despite the very long siege, was I'm hoping that they're being cut off and quite far now behind their lines means that they might die, more likely to die after a defeat. If we're lucky. So let's put... Ooh, artillery's seen better days. Still need to get the mortars into this army. They can just never catch up. Our armies have been on the go non-stop since they arrived. Since this war broke out with the Mughals. It's been non-stop marching, sleeping, marching, sleeping, fighting, marching, sleeping. No rest for my men. So many Mughals to kill. Right, let's go. Ooh, that's a very unimpressive looking army. That's really not going to be hard to fight. They've immediately left their entrenched position. Jolly decent of them. Right, on they come. Let's get ready to fire some canister. Oi! Look at them, cheek. Going straight into my men. It's a mockery of war. Right, let's run down a bit of that unit. Right. Let's target this Zindari horseman unit. Might even send... that Chevaudy Free might be covering their retreat a bit too well. I want to run them down. Just want to really make sure that we get rid of these guys. Get that units off. See if we can dislodge. You know, I don't think we're going to catch up to those units. Let's try it. Hey, no, stop firing. You're going to hurt your own mates. Well, I'm sure there was a unit around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right, let's just continue. Really make sure. I might have to send in the general to mock them up. If we're going to do that, we absolutely want to stop the artillery from firing. Oh, yeah, keep an eye out for the Chevy D3. That would be embarrassing to have our general run into it. No, they've run past it. Good. Alright, let's give the general a little bit of XP. I thought the enemy for a second there. I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done here? Forgot that the battle had ended. Right. Unfortunately, no more chevrons for our general. There was no honour in killing fleeing men, apparently. Right, we lost 12 men. We wiped out that army. Fan-dabby-dozy. Ormond Aliumbi. Ooh, infantry units campaign movement right range. That's not very helpful because he has to be attached to that to make that happen, and he's a cavalry unit, so it doesn't really matter. +2 to command when leading infantry units. Good. Superior general. Yeah, he is becoming quite the master tactician, this guy. 7 stars. Second in command in the Indian theatre. Oh no, this guy's 7 stars. What? Yeah, we've made some really good careers here. We'll certainly be handing out a few batons. Right. What makes more sense? This army attack? No, I should. This one's a bit more depleted, so I'll have it attack this army. Which? Ah, bugger. Oh, mind you, that's very damaged, isn't it? I didn't think they'd be in range of each other, if I'm honest. Oh, mind you, we have reinforcements. I'm not going to adjust them because we know how that turns out. But I think if these were full strength, I'd be a bit concerned. But they're not. So let's just go for it. I might deploy... I think that the enemy will likely come from our right. So if we're facing forward, I imagine on the right of that is where they're going to come in from the campaign map. So I'm going to deploy accordingly. So I'll sort of deploy on the left. Shove the camera right up a horse's backside, that's nice. Right. You guys come here. I'm not even probably going to worry about using canister here. I think I will just use these guys for their round shot. Right, horsemen. There. Horsemen. I'm going to stretch this unit out afterwards. I haven't got the space for it. So I'm going to stretch everyone out. Okay, I gambled kind of right. If we had deployed normally, they'd have come up behind us, so that was a good call, if I do say so myself. So let's move them up there. Let's have these guys stretch out along here. So these units... there we go, yeah. Run up here. And then I think that's basically it. Now I know they got a mortar somewhere. Maybe we can target that specifically. Right. It's quite a aesthetic looking an army advancing, just like different regiments running across the field with elephants. It's quite an aesthetic. Oh, this is nice. Flying downhill into it. Exactly what we want to see. Ah, look at this. These guys are taking out the reinforcements, no problem. Yeah, this is going nicely. Let's be having you. Right, off they go. I'm seeing some cavalry round because I want to take out that mortar. I think with 3 men left, they're unlikely to come back now anyway, but just in case. I want to make any future battles less of a headache. Right, you guys, I want you to go get them. Actually, no, I tell you what, no, you stay there. You guys can go run them down. Right, I think we can almost put this game on autopilot now. This battle should run itself. Right, cannons. Fire with them. Try and avoid hitting our cavalry as they charge the mortars. Who should now perish. Go on. Chop his head off. Got the axe. Go on. There we go. Take your time. Bit of friendly fire there. Oh well. Right, go on, finish that unit off. How hard can it be? Yeah, let's run down that unit. That's still quite big. Come on, get that last guy. How hard can it be? Just whack him on the head. Do it! Alright, tell you what, shoot him. There we go, that's done it. Okay. Now, back into melee mode, and I want you to run down that unit over there. These guys, yeah, you keep running them down. Me one on this flank. Yeah, we can just autopilot that. There's no way they're going to break through. Cannons, you can stop actually now. Let's see what the remainder of our cavalry can do with mopping up. Right. Right, we've got a general somewhere. Good. Ugh, there's always one unit just camped on the edge of the battlefield, isn't there? Blooming love these walls. Obsessed with them. Right, they're all off. There we are. But I think we can say those units are dead. Artillery, fire on that unit. Let's get the cavalry lined up to mop up that unit once it flees. Now, hopefully we'll take out 2 birds with 1 stone here. Take out both armies. Save ourselves another battle. But I feel like we haven't destroyed everything, so I think we will probably still have another battle to do. But hopefully a much smaller one. Right. Nearly there. Yeah, that'll do. Decisive victory. Ooh, yeah. That's amazing success. Yeah, killed 2,000 of their men in exchange for 150 of ours. Okay, excellent. One went down. The other one's all gone well back. So I'll certainly take that.
Oui, monsieur.
That's good, because that frees this army up. Which now might be able to take this army. Because, yeah, believe it or not, there's still tons more armies to fight. We've got these guys to deal with too. So let's do the bigger one now, because we're still early in the episode. We still have time for it. And then if we could take that out... let's have a little nosy around here, see what's up. There's nothing there, so Bossuet may well be able to demand its surrender. That has a good garrison. Relatively good garrison. But... Right, so this army is nearly fully replenished and ready to go again. So I'll just move it there. Right. Let's see. Oh, there's a building there that needs, well, building. And what's this? 2 howitzers. Ah, yes, these were for this army. Slowly making our way up to them. Okay, so let's do it then. Let's attack with this army against that one there. Okay, here we go. Gosh. No rest for the French. There's always another Mughal army. It's like whack-a-mole, but whack-a-Mughal. There's always another army. It's like a Hydra. It's exactly what it is. It's like a Hydra. You kill one army, 2 more turn up. Right. Everyone deploy behind the line. Partly why I'm deploying like this is because I'm getting quite lazy now with these Mughals. Right, let's put you guys there, you guys along there, general, way back. Right, let's go. And you bet I want carcass shot. I've fallen in love with that. Single-handedly taken forts for us. Right, that unit's off. Let's start targeting this unit here. Oh, it's gone. Alright, I'll target their mortar then. And hit their back. Right. Desert Warriors. Wow. I thought the roster was bad as the Ottomans. Looks like the Mughals have a truly dreadful roster. I guess they've just been spamming what's cheap. They have like Hindu musketeers and dervishes, which are quite good units, but they don't focus on those. They seem to get a lot of the rabble units. Right. Yeah, just let let our guns do the talking. Right. Whoa, guys, I admire your enthusiasm, but don't break the line. I want to chase down that mortar because, as always, makes the next battle that easier. Come on, let's go get that mortar crew. Now, what do I always say? You target a crown and an artillery crew, and another unit will find its way to you. It's like a homing beacon. Good, that's off. Right. Run down that unit now. Hopefully our mortar will start firing on that dervish unit. I've told them to. There we go. Whoa! The cheek! Why are units in this game so bad at running down? Right, let's do a little bit of chasing. Oh, that's actually probably dead, so... Oh, come on, guys. Must be able to do better than that. There we go. Alright, well, that'll do. Heroic victory. Hey, woo! Alright. Okay, we lost very few men there. We took out another 2,000 Mughals. Still a drop in the bucket. Still plenty more to do. But we are advancing, so now we've got that army there. And look at that. We're looking very secure around here. And we've got another battle we'd need to do. So let's get everyone together here. Let's attack there. And if we attack there, I'm hoping that that will definitely be the last of their incursions into our southern territories. And we don't have to worry about them raiding our new buildings. So let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I suppose I could have split them up, but to be honest, I think we've got plenty of artillery. I've got an idea. Just for pure cinematic effect. Let's wait till they're all reloaded. Let's see what they all look like when they all fire at the same time. Pretty cool. Sounds satisfying. It's enough to put the fear in their boots. Now for the elephants, and then some desert warriors and stuff. Then we'll be done. Somehow I don't think the elephants are really going to survive this barrage. So we're getting a bit of friendly fire. Oh well. Right. Their reward, should they get to our cannons, is 8 cannons firing. Oh, 8 times 4, 32 cannons firing canister at them. So I don't think they're in too much of a hurry to get to us. Right, there we go. And it can't chase them down, so we'll just end it there, see where they end up. Lost 1 man, somehow. And took out... Ugh, they survived. Why? Why did you survive? Because they can run down our bloomin' buildings. So let's go get them. Swines. Yeah, and they've blocked the way to bloomin' Nugpa. I will not go easy on them. Never mind, we weren't getting it to this turn anyway, so as long as we still get there by the next turn, nothing's been held up. Just, unfortunately, a waste of time for us. But hey ho, we move. I'm going to use cavalry for this. I'm just going to line up all the cavalry, charge on in. So, there we go. Cannons, you stay back. Ah, ambush. Nice. Go get that cav. Chase down what you can. Seems like that's it. Done. Now, hopefully that is the last of the Mughals in our territory. Yeah. There we go. At last. And on to Nagpa. I'm not going to upgrade that plantation just because this army is within striking distance. But there we go. Peace at last across this peninsula. Right. And while we're here, we may as well upgrade some ports. See if we can sell some more of that sugar we're making here. Yeah. Right. Maybe as well, yeah, we'll start the Garde du Corps. Very nice. Let's get something of an army started in Lisbon. Good. Right. Ooh, Sweden seized Archangel. So, they're up to something. Right, but I think we can end the turn here. And yeah, only three. We could take that next turn. Who knows? Maybe if that reinforcement army can make it to one of these in the same turn. If it appears this turn. Why actually end it this turn? That would be cool. Okay, Russia, please behave. Good. They pulled back to Nagpur. How annoying. Can't demand their surrender, basically. We're going to have to be patient. Silver Lining puts that army in there, and the army in Abednego means that should we take both towns, all the armies and the military units in the area will be taken as well. So that's okay. Right. Works on strike here. Oh, forgot about that. Well, was this? That's growing. I'll still put a conversion building in there for now.
Monsieur, vos ordres?
And let's... Yeah, we need to upgrade some of these buildings because they are now repaired. Upgrade that. Upgrade that now. Fleet arrives. Hey! Look who's just walked in. Oh, Maratha Rebels. That... Oh, we can't save. Why not? I can't save my game. Why not?
Tenez-vous prêt?
That's weird. Do I need to delete some old saves, maybe? If I deleted... No, there's no way that's... No. Yeah, I can't save my game. Well, this is interesting. I really have to end it in this episode. Because I can't save my game anymore. Right, Poland, Lithuania, and Austria, and... Oh, what's happened here? Ah, maybe this is it. Ooh, who do we side with here? I'm going to decline. Can we save now? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Whew! Right. Don't particularly care about Westphalia. Why Poland and Lithuania have declared war on them, I do not know. But, hey-ho. That's their problem now. Right, anyway, fleet arrives. Let's... I think this is clearly the obvious target now. So let's sail over there. Oh, that's easy as well. Look at that. Easy peasy. Ah, somebody refused. Boring. Alright, let's get some agents out.
Puis-je vous aider davantage? J'attends vos instructions.
Let's jumpstart that. Portugal, yeah, you're... Ooh. Looks like we're getting the highest level of engineer school. That's pretty swanky. And... Yeah, let's continue. Oh, let's go. It's 24 pounder howitzers. What? Who could refuse? Let's get some of those. Oh, that also means that we should be able to recruit them here in the long run. So can't do it right now. We haven't got the buildings, but eventually we'll be able to. The Bethesda Orphanage, whatever that is. And we've got this now in Montreal. Got plenty of scope for another one of them. Right. Look at all these buildings. We're just getting ridiculously wealthy now. And productive. It's just insane. Excellent. Right, so let's come up with a game plan. This army, I think, is the one... Oh, maybe this one? No, this one's more intact. This army can attack here at Abednego. Bossuet, you're mostly intact, so you can attack Nagpur. Now we have 3 battles to do here. Let's start with Calcutta. That should be a walkover. then Abednaga, and then we'll end Bossuet in the campaign. He's earned it.
Village assiégé.
He can take victory region number 50. So, let's start. Let's go.
Village assiégé.
And interesting units. Punjabi horsemen. Hindu warriors. Yeah. They're no match. They're all being guillotined. Right. Weird mishmash of cannons here. Put you all up like that. This is the army with the Malay native. Yes, this is, well, of course it is our reinforcing army. This is the new one from the New World. So they have some interesting units. Some colonial dragoons. Yeah. Here we go. Right, I'm going to try and reorganise this army a bit. He says. There we go. Yeah. And let's use carcass shot. Looks like the Mughal Empire is falling apart. They've just lost this place to rebellion. We saw a few other rebellions elsewhere. They're collapsing in on themselves. Crushing under the weight of a successful French military campaign. And perhaps an oversized army. Better run into them before they they ran off. Right. I don't think these guys are much use out here. Let's come and get them back. Let's run into. Let's take them out. I didn't know that they were missile cavalry. So that's on me. Right. Let's take everything on here in melee. We don't really want to make squares because they can just shoot the squares from afar. It's better that we just close in, take everything out. One big scrap. Right. You guys come up again. You guys come this way. Oh, those lancers are sneaking around. I have to form a square there. Oh, I smell a mortar. Let's go get it. There we go. Right. Excellent. These rebel scum falling apart. I was trying to get these guys to come towards our line by targeting them with our cannons, but I don't think they feel particularly threatened. Let's fight these camels. Are they just out of range? No, but let's fire them. I think if we fire them with our howitzer, that should do it. Ooh, these camels are quite good in combat, it seems. Oh well, whatever it takes to win. I think they're killing us at a rate of 2 to 1 here. Doesn't really matter, as long as we win. There we go. Doesn't matter how you win, as long as you do. There we are. Nice. Fix. Look at some of the British buildings in here still. The British are going to be so mad that we've taken their old colony. Let's put in that. Let's keep. Ooh, get rid of that university. Do we want this thing? It's a poor town, so I guess it's. Oh, it's some Mughals in it, so I can't actually do anything about it. Like it or lump it. They're here to stay. So we've taken Calcutta, and Kutak's only a march away. That's good. Put that together. Right, now, next battle. Let's do this one. So we've only got to take 2 more regions here. Let's... now the reason also I want to kind of close in on this campaign is I've just sort of... There's just been a big old breakout of war in Europe and I'd rather not get involved in it. So... yeah, this is actually one of the better armies they've had in quite a while. I think we should be fine. It's going to be a big one. This might take up the rest of the episode. And then, if it does, provided we win, in the final episode, Bossuet can deliver the coup de grace to the Mughals and this campaign. He can take region number 50. This is why I like the world domination victory conditions. Yeah, the campaign's going longer and you've got to take more land, but you can expand in any way you wish, as long as you hang on to your original capital. Then you can go. Yeah, you can expand in any way you want, and that's what we've managed to do. I haven't had to expand in Europe. I've only expanded in Europe as much as I've been sort of forced to, through declarations of war and stuff. Like Portugal declaring war on us. Then I just thought, fine, we'll just seize the throne of Portugal for ourselves. Same with the United Provinces. They declared war on us. Thought, well, okay, we'll take that because it also takes out their empires and navies. And I broke up the United Kingdom, but I didn't occupy it. So other than that, we haven't expanded in France. Oh yeah, I guess into northern Italy we took Turin, Savoy, Corsica, but modest gains overall in Europe, I think, which I prefer because in this game I like to focus on. Well, it depends what faction I'm playing as. I suppose if I was playing as Prussia or Poland, for example, yes, I'd have to focus on a more European-centric strategy. And I certainly had to as the Ottomans when I played my Ottoman campaign. I had to focus on more of a European-focused strategy until finally we were able to... well, we became rich and powerful enough to start expanding over the mainland, actually. We didn't have to sail over, we just went through Persia and into India and have an Indian presence, and then right at the end of the campaign we got to America and got a few colonies there. But overall our presence was in Europe because that's just the way the campaign is destined to go, because you're smack bang in the middle of Europe surrounded by enemies. There's only one way for that campaign to proceed. Alright, here we go. Now we're fighting a town battle, so that does mean, as always, we don't have to run units down, we just have to win. Ooh, no, I think actually with the mortars, howitzers, we want to go for the units that are most grouped together, I think. Come on, howitzers, take your time. No, it fled before it had time to fire a volley. Right. This is good. They're coming on to us and we can just keep batting them back. As always, they've deployed a bunch of units behind a wall over there. When do they never? Oh, we absolutely destroyed that unit there. Right, you guys can start firing canister as well in that direction. Right. Okay, good. It's going very nicely. We're going to have to dislodge those guys, but we'll wait until most of this army is mopped up so that we don't run into any infantry as we ride out. Right, they're gone. Good. Right, let's go. Oh, no, that unit's come back. Same as that. Oh, they're off again. Right. I think they're going to come back again, if I'm honest. So I'm just going to wait a little longer. Yeah, told you. I've played this campaign now long enough to know what the enemy's up to. Right, let's go take that out. Stop the howitzers from firing. Might be able to bait those guys out by firing rounds on them. Yeah, there we go. Let's get these guys back. Have them fire at will in case they get caught up with. Good, they're fleeing and they're shattered. There we go. That's the battle. Oh, do we have time? Do we have time for the last battle today? Could we end this today? End it on 29? That would be a really quite efficient campaign. That was an amazing, amazingly successful result as well. Very poor way to build that then. Tell you what I might cancel. I'm going to cancel that engineer school in Portugal. That's a bit superfluous. I think we need to just have a little bit of cash around here in case we want to do something else. Right. I think I'm going to go for it. This army isn't as big. It should be easier. So Bossuet should be about to finish this, and then I'll sort of... Yeah, I might have to push the episode length again just to debrief and sort of talk about the campaign a bit, but I think we should do it. So, but if we're going to... Can't take too much longer. At Nagpur, the province of Berar, is where it looks like the campaign will end. We'll get our 50th victory condition and establish ourselves as a trooper, and it will link up Calcutta to the rest of our empire. So, let's go. Surrender refused. Fine. Let's go. Wow. The timely arrival of that army from America has meant that we've been able to wrap this campaign up a whole episode early, I suppose. And with all these colonial forces that we have, I mean, provided, say we did get India completely under control, then we've got colonial forces and the navy required, and we can get more navy if we needed it, I suppose, to just fire all those armies, carry all those armies, be it whatever theatre, Europe, America and India, and fight whatever war we wanted. So say we went to war with Russia, we could sail them all over to Russia. We're just so strong now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, let's put those guys. Dang it. Right, you guys go along here. And... yeah, I'll put... no, actually, that's a bad idea. We need more on this side. Then... here we are. There we are. Definitely going to put the howitzers about here. This is very good. Oh, no. Oh, for goodness sake. Why is that a feature? Why does it think howitzers are the same as cannons? They're not. Who thinks that's helpful? There we are. Right. Bring these guys up a little bit more. There we are. Quicklime. Right, and Bossuet, you can oversee the establishment of the French Empire from that hill there. Let's go! Right, already causing them to wobble. That's the power of quicklime. So that I'm in a hurry to end this campaign, I've genuinely thoroughly enjoyed it. I always love a good Empire campaign, provided it doesn't bug out halfway through and I have to redo loads of it, as it happened in this campaign. It does make me a bit gun-shy about doing another one, which is a shame because I do genuinely love this game, despite its flaws, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's been fun to play. So I've never played France to the end. I don't think I've really played France at all, actually. So this has been fun, and it's nice to play a Empire in the spirit of how it's meant to be played, you know, colonising and stuff, rather than doing yet another, you know, campaign in Europe where you have to fight the other European powers, which you can do in most of the games. In this one you can go overseas and make your fortune elsewhere. Like, we've just... oh no! No, who cares? Oh, that's some really amazing firing from their mortar though. Very accurate. But we've just sort of mostly stayed out of Europe. We've sort of ignored all the petty squabbles. Well, actually, no, to be honest, we've listened to the petty squabbles, we've gone after the smaller powers. Wow, we haven't got a single hit on their cannons yet, despite all this. Their cannons are so lucky today. Let's target their infantry instead then. We'll target it with our cavalry before it destroys more of our artillery. So yeah, the early it's probably, I'd say, one of the easier campaigns I've done in this game. I think it really has been. It's had its challenges and it's not made it any less enjoyable. In fact, quite the opposite. It's been nice to have a campaign that has had its challenges and its setbacks. You know, like I had a few setbacks against the native Indians, for example, but overall it's been a nice steady expansion. We've been able to have kind of complete freedom in how we wanted to expand. I think it's been fun. It's really been fun. Look at that! Look at the accuracy of these guys. It's bonkers. We need to take that mortar out now before it finishes us off. There we go. Goodbye. Right, run down that unit so it doesn't come back. You guys, canister and stuff. There's Shattered. Right, go charge them. Yeah, mop up all the... oh wow, we are actually going to finish this up quite on time. Just need to make that Derbyshire unit flee, which we should do soon. Nice. Right, yeah, fire them. Oh, it's one unit that makes it back in time before the end of the battle. Oh, I don't want the blooming cannon. I just want the... let's group these guys together. There we go. Nice. There we go. Are they nearly all fled? Mortars should be able to make short work of them. Oh no, they're out of range. Ugh. Why? Why are they chasing this cavalry unit? Why are they doing this to me? I think we are some bad then. And then they'll have to survive a gauntlet of my mortars. I'm not charging them in melee. They're well armoured. Look at that. It'd be a mistake. We just want to use our artillery. Let's use the normal shot because it's got better range. Now let's change to quick line. Come on. It's like it knows that we win the game if this unit flees, so it's hanging on for dear life despite all the odds. It's still going. Hasn't quit yet. History will remember the 10th Dakili as the unit that tried to be the final stand between us and total victory, but it fails, and that is that! I think that's it. I think it's immediate in this game. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I remember it being immediate in the Ottoman campaign. Oh, what a result. Bosh! There it is. Campaign 1, France. You have successfully completed your campaign goals. Maintain these conquests until the allotted time of victory. So it's saying we've got to survive until 1799 winter. I ain't going to do that. That's going to take forever. We're on episode 29 now, but we've only made it to 1740, so we're looking at like episode flipping 70 or something before the end of the campaign, so I don't think anyone wants to see that. So, but look at that's a nice little portrait as well. It sort of like shows, you know, we've hit a peak of culture and whatever. I do like the use of art by Darthmod. I think it's a very nice touch. That is that. That is that. You know, we've managed to force ourselves across India there. I would have liked to take Kutak back, our original province, but it wasn't really a priority, and we could have done it next turn with somebody. If I were kept going, I would have just built... Oh no, I would have had to, first of all, fix that. Get some... Oh, I haven't even got roads in. No wonder our progress was slow around here. Then I would have got some tea. I would have just maxed this place out for tea in India and get my sugar from America. So we had a mix of both. Tea quite valuable, so that's also another reason why we want to go for that. Look at this! Look at all this stuff we're making. Yeah, we're being blockaded. The sea route that this... Where? Oh, is it blockading any... I can't see where the blockade is. I can't see it. Am I missing it? Am I being completely blind? I can't see where the blockade is. It's blockading some of our spices, apparently. How weird. Wouldn't be that, would it? Do you reckon it's because this is damaged? Yeah, it could be that. Maybe it's that. So it follows down all the way to there. We're still getting it. Whatever. Maybe there's a little port somewhere getting... Oh, no villagers left, so we can definitely start taxing this place. But yeah, there could be somewhere in Europe getting blockaded as well. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point because we have won the game. And I'm going to exempt... I guess I would have exempted that just to get riper, to grow a little quicker. There. And yeah, the Mughals were just now pushed back. Kutak's probably got nothing in it, to be honest. And now they were just pushed back to here. And... if I needed more victory conditions, I would have kept going in India. I would have taken all of it, all the way up to at least, well, here, up to Pakistan. And then, I guess, I might have moved into here, or... Well, what would I have done? Don't know. Might have tried. We could have gone back to war with the Italian states and taken Tripoli, get an overseas empire there. It's just, yeah, Russia had a really good campaign. Look at that, they managed to link up all the way around there. That's fantastic. They had a very good campaign. Sweden moving in a bit though. Who knows how that would have developed. Austria had a good campaign, unusually for them. They've hung on to Vienna, but they've been split in two by the Russians. So I think it was wise not to back them in any war. I don't think they. We stayed with Poland, which is good for us. I mean, look at this. We didn't really mess. Oh look, Cologne took Brussels. That's interesting. I suppose as a last resort, if I had to expand in Europe, I would have focused on taking out Spain. Because if we took Spain, then this whole area would have fallen into chaos, and we could have seized that too. But as it stands, we're by far just an unstoppable major power. We can call upon the vast manpower reserves of France that we have, the vast population we have here, and then we've got armies we can raise here and navies we can build here. Maybe not navies actually. We can build ships, but not good navies. We never actually managed to launch a first-rate ship of the line, did we? A heavy first-rate. Yeah, we never got that. Oh, 10,000 hull strength. Good grief. Admiral's flagship first-rate. Look at the size of that thing. Absolutely huge. Yeah, we never got to do that, but that's okay. It doesn't do anything. You just get a message saying that you're the first to build one. That's all. I don't think it even improves prestige. Talking of, let's look at prestige. Yeah, we are top dog. I think we win on every front, save perhaps economics. Maybe the Mughals somehow won economics. That doesn't make sense. And Britain too. That shouldn't be happening, but it is. Russia came second. Poland, Lithuania last. United Provinces did not score, did not finish. Were there any other major powers? No, the Ottomans survived. I reckon they probably would have survived most of the campaign. I don't think Russia would have pushed on any more, if I'm honest. They may have done, but it's just so far for them to go, and they've got wars at other places, so, you know, I don't think what's going to happen. Persia just stayed Persian. Persia just stayed here. Didn't really do anything. They didn't go to war with the Ottomans like they did against us in our Ottoman campaign. Hey-ho. Spain had a pretty good campaign. They got rich. They controlled the Straits of Gibraltar. They hung on to all their home provinces. Got a lot of armies and navies sailing around. Certainly give anyone pause. But yeah, and they had a. I don't think they gained anything in the New World, but they hung on to everything. So that's. Yeah, that's cause for celebration, I suppose. But yeah, like I said, I think that would have been my main thing. I would have tried to replicate the aims of the War of Spanish Succession, and tried to take all the Spanish regions, and maybe Rome as well, and maybe all of Italy as well, so that we had a nice stretch from Netherlands to France to Spain and Gibraltar, and then, you know, all here, and then seized their overseas provinces. We managed to completely break up Britain here. That went very well. They just have one town. They've actually managed to completely rebuild right up to Somerset House, so they clearly are making quite a bit of money. Yeah, they're getting quite a lot of money for their port. This is impressive. Scotland doing fairly well. What sort of their power weak, wealth affluent? Yeah. Do we have any ships? I was going to see if we could sail up and have a little look at Edinburgh, but I can't. Ireland, I don't think, seems to be particularly strong under King Brian. Weak and destitute, yeah. Yeah, they didn't do very well. But we didn't mean for them to do well. We just wanted to deprive Britain of all that. Britain became a protectorate of Dagestan in the end. And it's clearly just struggling there. Sweden's played a calm game. It took out Denmark and then just sort of minded its own business. Denmark survived on Iceland, as they always do. I suppose I could have done that. I could have taken Iceland as well at some point. It's kind of an empire. And yeah, I don't think Sweden would really... They might have moved into Russia major, but I think Russia's such a giant at this point that they might have struggled. Poland hung on. Good for them. They don't always, but they did this time. And I think they played the good game and sided with Russia and us. So, yeah, they had two powerful factions backing them up. Prussia died. Yeah, that was the other major faction. That's right, Prussia died. That fell victim to Poland and the Austrians. They do have a tough start. I will grant them that. A very tough start. India, the Marathas stayed in Karnataka as they tend to do on Darthmod, but they were no pushover. They had a lot of armies for something with a one-building capital, but we managed to establish there and then move up. The most valued man of the campaign was Bossuet. Look at this. Frontiersman when fighting in the Americas. Good defender, cavalryman, drill master, a great general, a courageous leader. He has an aide-de-camp, a barber, just in case, a patriotic sword. 78 years old, and the man started his career. I remember I think we just recruited him and a few native musketmen. These ones, I think, down here. And actually, you know what? I've just realised how big a waste that was to keep that there. That irregular unit, because that was one of our 6 units. I never should have done that. I should have replaced it, even though it was super cheap at 15. Anyway, I digress. That's why I put it there. It was 15 cost. I thought that's basically a near enough free militia unit. But I think I recruited in Dutch Guyana, and then when United Provinces fell, I got some natives together, and then marched on Dutch Guyana with him. And then he took Guyana, and then he took much of the Caribbean Isles, and then we sailed him up here, and he took a great deal of land from all the natives and Britain here in the New World, and he took the Inuits out and all these amazing battles there. And then the war effort called him to India, where he oversaw, as probably Chief Marshal of France, the very tough amphibious landing on southern India, nearly a disaster. Nearly saw him killed. He seemed to have survived death somehow, cheated death. Sorry, he did seem to die in the battle, but then came back alive. So that was good. And then after that disastrous start, managed to rally and oversee the successful campaign in the Indies, and was the man to give us final victory at the end in his twilight years, and became a 9-star general. What a guy. We had Claude Villars, Marshal Villars, at the beginning, who took the United Provinces out nice and quick. And then he took Portugal, and then he sailed over and did a really good capture of Turin. Do you remember when Turin, they declared war on us, and then we had an undefended Paris, and they were marching their army up here, but Villars was able to sail from Lisbon to Turin just in time to take Turin before they could take Paris. And then he took Genoa and Corsica. So let's put it this way: Villars was the MVP in Europe. Bossuet was the MVP overseas. I think it's a neat way to put it. Our navy was good. We had a few exciting naval battles. We had one against the English or British, well, a couple in the Channel, which gave us naval supremacy. After that, we never were threatened again. Our navies aren't really in Europe now; they're all spread out. But we had some very tough navies. We've got one here in the East Indies, making us a lot of money. Hopefully they're making a profit. We've got one on the Hercule Rue, and we've got one here on the Michel Maigny. I suppose they could then have... I might have even sailed that back to Europe. You should have a naval presence in Europe. Or maybe I would have sailed it to the New World. I mean, it probably, with the dry docks we had here, I think I then... Yeah, we've got... Oh, God, you've got plenty of dry docks. Then I would have just recruited the U1 entirely and gotten a lot of first rates and then other smaller ships. Yeah, that's what I would have done here. I can use these trade ports to make the smaller ones, like fifth rates and stuff, whilst the big ones make big ships. And yeah, overall very pleased with how we expanded. I really like our empire. We own all of North America and Canada and much of the Caribbean. We like that. I think we're trading a bit of everything. I don't think there is anything we're not trading. These are our exports. I think, yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're making everything. So, and everyone's buying. Look at that. We're making Scotland rich. And Spain's our biggest... Oh, no, it's Sweden. Sweden's our biggest trade partner at the moment. 15,000 a turn we make from them. Then 14,000 from Spain. Incroyable. £315 of spices coming from the East Indies. 200 tusks of ivory. 181 chests of tea. 260 bales of cotton. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Look at this. £50 of spice. Yeah. Quite incredible. Ministers. The Sun King hung on for quite a while before passing away. And then Louis XV took over. He has a good cabinet overall. Good ministers. I think he's been there since the beginning, if I'm honest. He looks familiar. I think he's always been there. This guy maybe as well. I can't quite remember. They've been fairly helpful, but they weren't compulsory. Technology, we were closing in on much of the late game technology here. So, perhaps not on the philosophy front. But I was just conscious that a lot of these really reduce your public order bonuses. So, kind of ignored those or put the brakes on until we could take it. Oh, we had... No, I thought Carcass Shot and Quicklime were interchangeable names. No, there's actually... And that replaces Carcass Shot. Oh, I should have actually started... Maybe I should have focused on that. That's on me. I should have done that. Oh, well. And the Shrapnel Shot. And Percussive Shouts. My goodness me, that's... You can get tons of things for howitzers. All sorts of good stuff. I'm definitely going to be using more of howitzers in future campaigns once I get them. I've really been impressed. They make fort battles a lot more trivial. So, that's good. A really interesting roster as well. The French roster's been great. A lot more exciting than the Ottoman roster. Loads of different infantry, loads of different cavalry, loads of, well, a good selection of artillery, and strong ships. You got everything you could possibly want to go out and explore and fight and build an empire, make your fortune. So that's all good. Berar, Ahmednagar, and Bengal. Go us. That's great. I don't think there's too much more to discuss. Dagestan became the puppeteers of Europe again. Don't know how they do it, but it must be a Darthmod thing. And yeah, that's it. And diplomacy, we were not liked by the end, apart from the Ottomans for some reason. Saw us as a kindred spirit. Our expansion had made us unpopular everywhere. Persia liked us as well. We seem to be doing well against the Islam factions, but everyone else hated us. I think just because of our territorial expansion. Dishonoured some treaties, I can't remember which one specifically, apart from that one at the end against Württemberg. But it is what it is. No one was brave enough to stand up to us, though. But we had allies in Poland, Lithuania, and Sweden. And war with the Mughals. That most slog-worthy of enemies. God, how many armies did they just keep throwing at us to slow us down? And trading with a few here as well. So I've never seen Scotland and Ireland in the same campaign, I don't think. So this is a first for me as well. That's been interesting. So I don't think there's much more to debrief on. I think that's really it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I really enjoyed this one. Once I am willing to risk again that whole bug that sees a game save corrupted because you can't get through the end turn phase bug thing, which really threw my campaign. I'll certainly be doing another one. I may even try one as good old Britain. I just do love the British campaign, but if not them, may try someone like Sweden perhaps. Maybe, you know, go a bit different. Maybe somewhere in Central or East Europe. Yeah, who knows? But watch this space. Till then, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I've got to decide on the next campaign to replace this one, or next game, whatever, you know. Decide on the next series. Leave that to me. And yeah, that is France, World Domination, hard difficulty, Darthmod, complete. And stay tuned for the next one. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.